Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the FrostBytez gaming experience, where I just got done defeating the market, and boy, did I make out like a bandit. And I'm really glad I went on my way to actually get all this figured out, and it was actually a lot of fun for me. I am glad I did not record it, because that was about a good, oh boy, I don't even know how long it was. It would have been definitely a couple parts worth, and again, I kind of want to avoid you guys having to go through all of that, but no, I actually had a lot of fun with it because I got to write down every single thing, who sold what, prices, all of that stuff, and then try to like figure out how it was from there. And at the end of it all, well, a couple things that I noticed. One, I forgot about the whole entire action deal. I put Beast more towards a search role than a fight role because, again, I don't want him to be taking too much damage, but I got to utilize that a little bit more in the future whenever I can. Equipment-wise, I already had a stone vest, which you can purchase here, but I ended up getting that up in the Coliseum. Got myself a bronze gauntlet, which gave me an extra 7 points of defense, and an obsidian helmet, and another extra 7 points of defense I could get. Nothing for Beast, unfortunately. Kind of missed out on that, it seemed. And then looking in the pouch, one thing, here's all the trade goods. I was able to get myself an Annihilation Amulet. They're actually relatively cheap here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with that, and then I'll show you as much as I remember on the trade goods. There was like a lot of back and forth. I got some stuff written down here just to show you guys kind of the way that I went around it. But as far as the charms go that I got, oh my god. So to show you guys, in the charms, the only thing I had was the Jaguar ring that allowed me to be able to hit A in order to sprint. Well, we ended up getting ourselves an extra 5 more charms on top of that, utilizing the market here. So we got the armor polish here, which will increase the strength of our body armor. I took this over the other one, which was the silver sheath that I think I showed you guys right before heading on out. That one actually increases the damage of your sword attacks, which I much prefer the spear anyways, and I feel like I'm going to prefer the spear for all of them, and so there was really no need for me to utilize that, in my opinion. So I decided to go with the armor polish instead, just keep my defenses up, make it a lot better. Jade Disc increases the ability of the holder to hit its target. Thank you. Oh, I was really looking forward to getting something like that. Felt really good. The Box of Stick, which is able to give me more power on my healing formulas and other items. Very well needed. Oh my god, I wish I would have gotten these earlier. Sunstone, we have a greater strength. I do not know what that means, numbers-wise, unfortunately. And the Ruby Heart lowers enemy chances of landing a blow. So now they have to deal with having a worse time hitting me, and I have an easier time hitting them due to the Jade Disc. Very, very good. But let's actually show you guys exactly what you got to know when it comes to utilizing the trades here. Everything, in my opinion, starts with this lady right here. So she sells us rice, only 3 jewels per bag. You know, we'll go ahead and grab some, and that's a 20 right there, you know, and you can always check into your pouch, see what you got here. So I got 55 bags of rice. Now I can sell these later on, so I'm not too worried about just showcasing it. Second most important thing is going to be this guy, who is a dealer of fine spices. He'll give us a jar spice for 4 bags of rice, or 4 chromatic pots. Okay, so we're going to do it as far as rice goes, and we like to do it at 10 at a time. So that's basically 40 bags of rice for, what was it, like, what was it, 10 or something like that? Yeah, we got like 10 spices for like 40 rice or so. Now, again, it's not really that expensive, because if you guys remember when I started this, I had, I think, like a little over 5,000. So it really only cost me 1,500 jewels to get everything. That's quite good. It just takes more time than anything else, because you have to do a lot of back and forth, you know. So again, you get a lot of rice from her, you get a lot of spices from him, and then it just kind of goes from there. Talk with this lady right here. She has a souvenir spoon, which will part for 2 jars of spices, and we only need 1 of them, I believe. So of the list of items that were important to get, we have the stone vest, which I already had, but if you wanted to get one, you needed a jeweled scarab, or 75 jewels. I'll show you guys where to get the jeweled scarab and what you gotta, you know, trade to get that. There's a lot of trading back and forth, but it mostly starts with, you know, the 2 up there. It's mostly spices and rice that you utilize to trade for all the other items, to then trade for other items on top of it. In order to get the bronze gauntlet, you need a souvenir spoon and 3 tapestries, okay? Now, if I remember correctly, that's the only thing that you need the silver spoon for, like, very seriously. Everything else that I saw really wasn't that high, because it was mostly trade this for trade that. But anyways, you only need 1 spoon, so you'll talk with her, you'll get the spoon for the spices, you'll go back, double trade once again, get some more spices, get some more rice, all that. The only one I wasn't able to figure out is this guy here, because he's talking about the magic gourd, and he'll give it to me for an egg of the chocobo. I could not find a chocobo egg anywhere in this area. It might be something that I got to get outside of here in order to utilize it. I'm not exactly sure. There's probably something else that I'm missing. I don't know. This guy sells fish, which will heal you. That's not really needed whatsoever. This guy will sell you rice, but at 6 jewels per bag instead of 3, so we don't utilize him. And then there's one more lady. I did not mean to exit there for a second. There is one more lady that sells it for even more. I think it's 9 jewels for 1 bag of rice. So again, ignore those 2. You want to utilize just her because she sells it for the cheapest amount. All right, so let's go ahead and head on down here. Let's see here. Okay, so this was the guy that you get the armor polish for, and the armor polish that he'll originally want, he'll want a silver sheath, which I gave to him in 75 jewels. You can then trade it back if you wanted to. I do not, because again, I don't really utilize the sword items all that much. But if you guys like utilizing the sword items, go ahead and chat with him. It was the silver sheath was a guy far on the bottom. I'll show you him, but you need a golden jackal and 10 spices or the sunstone. Now, here's the biggest thing here when it comes to doing these trades, okay? You don't want to trade away the charms ever, because apparently if you trade away the charms, when I've talked with the people to rebuy them back, you cannot. Okay, once you talk to them a second time, they're like, oh, that's the only one I got. So do not make the mistake. I did have to go back because I accidentally did that. Is I was like, okay, I'll get the sunstone for 5 rice and 1 limestone tablet because that was really cheap. Get the sunstone, get it for the silver sheath, and then get another sunstone. Didn't work because he only had 1 sunstone, so I had to go back, I had to reset, and then I was like, okay, so then everything that's like really important, you gotta keep, okay? So do not look to do that. So if you want the sheath, you do the golden jackal and the 10 spices. Do not give him the sunstone, or else you're out of luck. Let's see here. Stop by selling arrows, outrageous fortune. You need a centurion cape, huh? For the jade disc. Now, the jade disc is actually a little bit more valuable to me. I don't even, oh my god, I don't remember talking with her. Oh boy, so the jade disc. Oh, what's the centurion cape though? Oh boy, but that's all she trades it for. So if I went with that, I'd lose the disc, and who knows if that's gonna be good or not. So I'm just going to stick with the J disc. I like the ability of hitting my opponents more. And I'll probably look up. In fact, I'm actually going to do that right now. Let me look up exactly what it is that, was it a Centurion Cape? What does it see here? Let's see here. You need a Centurion Cape. What does a Centurion Cape do? This is the first time I'm looking up anything for this game because I'm a little bit scared. I don't... Just because of the fact, like, if she asks for anything else but one of my good items, I already made that mistake once before. I don't want to go back and redo all that. I've already saved it, but I want to make sure that I'm okay here. Alrighty, Centurion Cape, Secret Evermore. What do I get out of you? Let's see here. Centurion Cape is a piece of body armor. Acquisition. Okay, for the trade it for the Jade Disc. Spare the profit and ability while having a wait. Let's see, no. Found in a pot in the Colosseum. Wait, I could have gotten that in the Colosseum? Oh my goodness. Oh, that sucks. I'm not seeing, like, it looks like there's other ways that I can get it. I'm not going to worry about it right now, but I am not trading away my... I feel like I'm doing pretty good defense-wise because I've got some pretty high defenses already, and I've got that one armor polish that'll help out with that. Anyways, an Amulet of Annihilation. So this is the guy that you can talk to. He'll give it to you for 30 bags of rice, which in essence comes out to like only about a couple hundred jewels. That's it. I've already got one, so we're pretty good to go. So again, yeah, the Amulet of Annihilation. Talk with this guy, not the other guy that wants to give it to you for 10,000. My goodness. Let's see here. If you only go home with one souvenir from a friend market, let it be. So this is the guy you talk to in order to get the golden jackal. He'll give it to you for 5 jars of spice or 2 chickens. Usually do the 5 jars of spice because the chickens cost a little bit more, I do believe. And you want the golden jackal in order to get the silver sheath, to trade that over in order to get the armor polish. And I think that's the only thing that you need it for from the looks of it. So you only need one of those, all right? No, thank you. We're doing pretty good as it is, but thank you for the trade deal anyways. All right, talked with him. Alrighty, would you like? So, okay, chromatic pots. I didn't have to use the chromatic pots for anything. They're only 2 bags of rice each. What do you say? Sure, I've already got them, so let's get 10. You don't have enough rice. How much rice do I have right now? Did I already lose out on all of it? I've got 15 rice. So 2 bags of rice each. So let's do 5. It's a deal. Thank you very much. So now I got myself some pots. Why? I don't know. I just didn't have any. Oh, I did have some pots earlier. Whoops. Oh, well. Now I got even some more. Alrighty. So underneath we're the guy that throws out all the chicken stuff. So challenge you to find a better deal on rice for 9 jewels. No. This guy is your beginner's trap coming right in, obviously. Alrighty. So he'll give us the best deal right away. High quality beads for only 12 jewels each. This is the guy that you get to for beads. However, once again, that is not very a good deal. 12 whole for it. And there's another one. I think it's one of the ladies over somewhere around here. I had trouble finding her earlier, but definitely not who you want to go to. There's him. There's another girl that sells it for like, what is it? It's a certain amount. I don't exactly remember, but there's someone else that we can trade with that involves rice trades, and the total comes out to being far cheaper than 12 each. So we're not even going to worry about that person. Perfumes is one that we're going to need, though. 3 jars of spice per bottle. I've already got myself some. You do need the perfume because you need to trade it in order to get yourself limestone and the jeweled scarabs that you need for some of the bigger trades later on. By fine spices are my specialty. I can only give you a jar of spice for 2 beads or 2 chromatic pots. That sounds actually relatively more expensive in my opinion. I don't even remember talking with that guy. Some of these guys I think I did skip out. Well, I didn't skip them out. I just thought which one was a better deal, so I don't talk with them that much. Beads are perfect for your decorating and trading needs. 1 bag of rice and 3 jewels. So this is how you get yourself your beads. I think that is the cheapest one. So is he? I believe so. Anyways, booth is closed right now. I've got to evaluate my inventory. What did he give me? So he gave me the Centurion helmet. You can get more off of him. So if he gave me the Centurion helmet, if I remember right, this guy gave me the Moxa stick, I believe, which is the one that increases your heals that you get. You need 2 chickens, a jeweled scarab, and 12 spices. All right, so let me go show you where all those are at. So this lady gives you the chickens. Alrighty, she'll be willing to trade them for a jar of spice and 2 bags of rice for each chicken, and she does it in numericals of 3. Alright, now in order to get the jeweled scarab and the limestone tablets for later on trade, you're going to have to head out here. Damn it. You're going to have to head out here. Alright, and then go down to this one area where we ended up talking with that one gentleman. He gave us something. What did he give us? I don't even remember. You can also chat with this guy in order to get yourself some more dog biscuits, nectar, everything else that you could utilize, really. Come out through here, and then this guy will give you the jeweled scarabs, and he'll do it for a jar of spice and 2 bottles of perfume. You'll want how many jeweled scarabs do we need? I think we needed 2 jeweled scarabs. One of them for the ruby heart. So the ruby heart, you need 1 tapestry, 1 jewel scarab, and 1 limestone tablet. You talk with her to get the limestone tablet, and she'll do it for 4 jars of spice and 2 beads each, okay? Hope you guys are writing all this down because you're going to need to know it. Because if you get 1 limestone and 1 jeweled scarab from those 2, along with the tapestry, and I'll show you guys where to get the tapestry, you get 1 of each of those and you get yourself the ruby heart. Which again is the, what did the ruby heart do again? Like my brain's like all over the place. So much trading. Lowers the chance of enemies hitting you. So if you want enemies to have a harder, and these are charms that stick with you throughout the entire game. She sells the tapestries. So wall hangings, a tapestry that depicts mummified cats playing poker. 3 beads per tapestry. So that's who you want to talk to in order to get a hold of the tapestries. Okay. The Jade Disc, let me see here. What did she do again? Oh yeah, she'll give you jewels in exchange for money. You can come back here later on, obviously, even if you've already traded out your jewels for the next up, I'm assuming, or like if you didn't do the talons anyways. Okay, he's the one that did the beads. No, thank you. Down here, I think she's the one that gave me the Jade. Yep, 1 Jade Disc, and the Jade Disc was for 3 beads and 3 chickens. Okay. So 3 chickens from that lady, 3 beads from the other one, and then this guy, like I said, if I remember correctly, he gave me the Moxa stick. 2 chickens and all that stuff. No, this guy gave me the Moxa stick. What did this guy give me? Oh, I'm trying to remember. Because I believe this guy here, he gave me the, oh yeah, he gave me the Sunstone. So the guy up there was the one with the Moxa stick, I believe. But he gave me the Sunstone. Sunstone is for 5 rice and a limestone tablet. So a relatively cheap trade, actually. And then, oh, he gave me the Moxa stick. So then, what did this guy give me? Or did he not give me anything? Huh, I don't even remember. Oh, well. I actually don't even mind right now. Anyway, so come on over to here. She's the appraisal person. We'll talk to her at the end so I can just get rid of all of them. Because I think you can sell everything that you haven't utilized to her. We've already got... Okay, so we traded that guy in order to get the silver sheath. And then we traded that in order to get the armor polish. And then this is the guy that'll give you... Whoa. I'll trade you the Moxie stick. No, thank you. He was going to give me the Gloves of Ra, which I'm assuming is another defensive item, but I'm not giving away one of my little charmer deals. And that's actually it. That is... There's only one person that I didn't run into, and that's the one that sells the beads at a much expensive price. Was he the bead guy? No, he wasn't the bead guy. Where's... Oh, my God. Oh, her. So she's the one that sells beads at 10 jewels each. We say no to that. Where was the good bead one, though? There's one person that sells beads for a really good price, actually. And I do want to show... Maybe it was this guy? Best deal, right? I traded you for these famous high-quality beads for only 12 jewels each. No, you were not it. That is not the good bead trainer. Was it you? No, he was the spice deal. Oh, my God. Where is... Wait, was it him? Oh yeah, his was really good, because 1 bag of rice and 3 jewels each, and I think it came out to a total, because 1 bag of rice was worth 3, so it's a total of 6 jewels, which is the lowest for the beads. Okay, I did show that off. Oh, you get kind of confused and find yourself running back and forth in a lot of cases when it comes to this whole entire market ordeal. And you guys can see why it would have taken me a really long time for all the back and forth that I had to do with buying, selling, and trading everything to all these people. Like, I was here for quite a while, and even right now, just explaining it all has taken up almost the entire part. You know, and so imagine if I actually didn't do that and actually was trying to figure it out while on camera, like all the writing down and the pauses I had to do and going back and forth and then screwing up the Sunstone, so I had to go back and do that again. It's just, it would have taken way too long. I felt like this was much easier. Alrighty, so 5 jewels of appraisal. Let me see here. Sure. Rice. Yeah, 5 bags of rice. Rice can be exchanged for spice, chronic pots, chicken beads, and various other items. Offer you 20 jewels for your rice. Fine by me. So that means we got 15 jewels out of it. Appraisal, sure. Let's look at the spices. So 14 jars of spice can be exchanged for souvenir spoons, golden jackals, perfume, and other items. You only need 1 souvenir spoon and 1 golden jackal. And was it a total of, I think, 3 perfume at the end of the day. 112 jewels? Sure. Just give me all the jewels I didn't utilize. Sure. Let's take a look here. Beads. 17 beads can be used for tapestries, spice, limestone tablets, and various other goods. You need, I believe, I don't know how, because it's not just 1 tapestry. You need a lot of tapestries for certain trades. Not a lot. I think a total of like maybe 7. Maybe I should have written that down. But anyways, you guys will figure it out the way that I had to do it. All right, give me those jewels. Yes, thank you very much. All right, anything else? What we got here? Tapestries. Tapestry, and they're playing now that, okay, be willing to trade you. Okay. Get rid of the tapestry. Another appraisal, sure. My chromatic pots, 15. Alrighty, valuable. They sometimes contain valuable items. Exchange for spice. Huh? I wonder if I missed out on getting a good item or so. I don't know. I do not want to get rid of that. Armor polish. Nope. Don't want to get rid of any of those. Sure. Appraisal. I'm not going to get rid of it. It's a piece of junk. You paid more than 2 jewels. You got taken. Oh my God, what if somebody, oh my God, what if you actually got rid of 10,000 jewels on that? Oh my Lord. Yeah, that would have definitely been taken. But that's the market, okay? And I know there's probably, like, obviously there's going to be way better videos out there explaining how the market works. And I know there's some stuff that I missed, but, you know, as happens when it's your first time playing through it. And like I said, I had a lot of fun actually going out of my way and then finding everybody and writing, okay, so-and-so up here gives this. And then, you know, it was kind of like being a kid again where you didn't have the internet and you just had to write down every little detail that you needed to in order to figure out what to do. And it was really fun for me. I had a lot of fun with that, actually. So let's actually utilize our Amy of Annihilation. What's up, buddy? Already, Beast got poisoned. Anyways, hey, Scooter, do you want to lift? Sure. And yes, I do. Hop on in. Make life a lot easier. So basically, you got to run up here the first time. I'd like to welcome you aboard this non-stop shuttle to Crustacea, #1 spot for skullduggery, villainy, and bad manners. While you're enjoying our stay in Crustacea, you can rub elbows with real pirates, thieves, and scoundrels. While Beast keeps sitting there getting poisoned. We're coming to one of the highlights of a tour on your right. What is it? It's a natural shrub formation that looks sort of like a mummified cat eating a cantaloupe. Stunning. I love this guy. Thank you. Please watch your step on the way out. That was miles faster. And the poison worn off anyways. Thank you, good sir. You're a big help. Let's head into here and get ourselves a full heal. And then head on to the other side, and back we are. Oh. Anyways, we're going to call it a part right there, ladies and gentlemen. I really do hope that you actually, enjoyed me going through, like, everything that I found out from what I've seen in the market. Again, there's probably some stuff that I missed, but that was a majority of what I felt like I really needed there anyways. And I don't know. It was just, again, it was really fun for me. It was like going back to being a kid, and again, just having to write everything down before the internet was ever a thing. And I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your evenings, and we're going to catch you all on the next part.